Welcome back to my channel. So during today's video, I am going to be doing a look using the Huda Beauty's Wild Jaguar eyeshadow palette. I have been eyeballing this palette for a while since it came out. So when I had a $10 coupon from Sephora, I went in the store and picked it up for $19. It's a pretty color scheme. I don't have any colors in my collection like this that I can remember. I probably do, but I don't remember. But these are some like really unique colors. I don't know what we're going to be doing, so let's not waste any more time and get it started. Now I prime my eyes with the Juvia's Place I Prime in number 1. I think this is the lightest shade. It is in number 1. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. I am going to start out with this BH Cosmetics number 12 brush. And it's this big fluffy brush. And we are going to take the first shade on the third row, which is this matte shade. And we're going to pack that right in the crease area and above it. And we're going to stamp it first, because I did not set this base. And it's a nice like peachy, like it's kind of like my cream brulee a little bit. So this is a nice tone to set. Well, it's not as bright as the cream brulee, but it's still a nice tone to set this base with in the crease area. So I'm just still packing it. And continuing to pack the shadow until I can get it where I can blend it, where it's like set a little bit. And I like to lightly build the shadows. So now I'm going to take the Profusion's large blending eyeshadow brush, and it's the ES1, and it's just this large fluffy brush, and we're going to just lightly blend the shadow in the crease. And I'm going to take a little bit more of that same shade. Oh, let me zoom you guys in. Now I'm going to take a little bit more of that same shade and just place it again with the fluffy brush. And just lightly blend again. So now I want to go in with, I don't know. Let's do the second shade on the top row, and we're just going to pack it on the same brush. I don't know how it's going to come out with look, because I've never done a look with these types of shades, but we're going to roll with it. And we're going to place this directly in the crease area. I'm going to place it first before I start blending it, and I'm lightly building it. Do the same thing for the other eye, right directly in the crease. And then I'm packing, going a little bit outwards. And that's okay, it's going up a little bit in the crease. I'm just not going to let it go too high. I'm just making sure it's placed right directly in the crease. So now we're going to lightly blend this shade directly in the crease to make sure it's blended in with the first shade that we used. And now we're going to go back in with the BH brush with this first shade that we used. And we're going to place it back in the area that we began with. Because I don't want to lose this shade above the crease area. So I want to make sure this shade still peeks through that shade. And I'm just packing again. And we are going to take this Sephora little blending brush and just lightly blend this area. And to blend them and transition them together. So I think that's so far coming together. So far. So I'm going to go back in with the, what shade is this? Look like a grayish lavender mixture. I don't know. But we're going to take that shade again and blend it directly in the crease one more time. Just to make sure the shade is there. And make sure you blend it really well. Now these shadows blends really good too, so you don't have to do a whole lot of blending because they blend pretty good. So now I'm going to take this ColourPop flat shader brush, and it's the E1, and it's just this flat brush. And now I want to take the shade, I don't know, let's see. Let's see. I know I'm all over the place. I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to take this matte shade on the first shade on the second row. And what I want to do is just pack this lightly all over the lid area. From inner to outer. All over the lid up to the crease. We're going to do the same thing for the other eye. And I start most of it right on the center of my lid and then just kind of shade the rest of it out over the rest of the eye. Because I don't want the entire lid really deep. Because we're going to put this shimmer shade on top of it. So I just want to make sure it's just coated nicely, but not a whole lot. Besides this center towards the lash line. I'm liking this. Cool. So now I am going to go in with the, let's see. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go in with the very first shade in the palette. And that's this sparkly silver type shade. I had swatched it a minute, so let's swatch it for you all. And it's this very first shade. And that's really pretty. I'm going to pop this on my lid, so I don't know what it's going to look like, but we're going to make this thing work, right? So I'm going to take my ring finger and just swirl it around a little bit, get some on the, and tap it on the lid area. Oh, that's pretty. And I'm not going too far up in my crease with it right now because I want to make sure I place it first. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like it. Yeah, and I love some shimmers. The same thing for the other eye. And I'm just tapping it over the lid. That's pretty though. I like it. So I'm going to take a little bit more and pack it back on both eyes again. And Huda makes some pretty shimmers. And they be so soft and creamy. She makes some good shimmers. I'm liking this so far. So now I want to, let's blend a little bit and see how this looks. I'm going to take my Sigma E47 and this is just crease shader brush. And let's just blend these shades together in the crease. And that'll let me know if I need to add any more. Because I do like this look. It's so sparkly. I like this. So I'm going to take a little bit more and place it on this eye again. Because I feel like the other eye have a little more than this eye. Yeah. Now it's kind of looking alike a little bit. So now I want to, do I want to stop right there? I do like that. You know what? Let's go in with the very last shade in the palette. Or do I want to try that one? Or that one? Let's see, which one do I want to put on the top of it? Let's do this one. So we're going to, the middle shade. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm going to pop that right on top of this shade. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. And I'm just tapping it. That is so pretty. Gonna take a little bit more for the next eye. That's so pretty. I didn't even swatch it. That's a pretty like lavender silverish shimmer. I'm glad I did pick up this palette. And just tap it. I'm just lightly just tapping my finger. So now we're going to take this Sigma Eyeshadow brush one more time just to make sure they are blended together around the crease area. That is pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with this Profusion brush. I'm not adding any more shadow. Just making sure the crease area is blended with the matte shade. And then we're going to go back in with the Sephora brush and blend the very top shade, the light shade we begin with. So now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild, and I'm wiping this brush off on my little makeup remover wipe. And we're going to pack this shade on the brow bone area. To lighten it up a bit. And then just lightly blend that area to transition it with that the crease area. I like that. So I think that's gonna do it for the look, because I don't want to overdo it and have to work. So I'm going to take my wipe with my micellar water on it. I like this. So this is what I am done with, because I'm not going to apply anymore, because if I start applying anymore, I'm going to be sitting here and be late for work. So that is a no. So I'm going to just make sure everything is still blended really well. And just making sure these edges are blended out where the shimmer shade is. That is so pretty. So pretty. So I'm going to go off camera, finish the rest of my face, and I'll be able to show you guys my final look. See you guys in a bit. Welcome back. This is the final look. I love how everything turned out. I like how soft and lavenderish, if that's a word, how everything came together and looked. I did not apply any eyeshadows on my lower lash line, which is pretty much the norm for me. But I did use my ColourPop eyeliner in the shade DTLA. I love using this when I use like purple eyeshadow and stuff. I think it looks really, really pretty on the lower lash line. But this is a nice palette. I do want to use some of the deeper shades in here, like that one, and maybe the gold or something like that. I will be using it again to do another look, because I do like how this one turned out. The formula is good in this palette. It's really, really good. Her formula is pretty good anyway. I've never had any issues with Huda Beauty's mattes or her shimmers. I love her shimmers. They're like really, really smooth. So if you guys have this palette, let me know your thoughts on it, because I do like how this turned out. All I did for my lips was just line them with some liner and popped on some of my pink nudie gloss. I like this gloss. It's really, really thick, though, really, really thick. And my lashes, the last pair of my wispies, I did not want dramatic lashes for this look, because I felt like it would take away from the softness of the look. And the look is not bold, so I wanted to make sure I put on some thinner wispies. So I have to purchase some more of these. I love the Salon Perfects. And these are in the 614. The style 614, the longer wispy lashes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed this little palette. Like I said, I did not know this look was going to come out this soft and pretty, but I love it. I hope you guys like it. Let me know your thoughts on it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.